So, we're starting in the de la look. This foot's on the thigh. We covered grabbing the leg on this side, pointing the knee forward so we can't off balance. See? Here, really easy to off balance. I'll stay on my toes, just like this. Now, if you want, you can grab both shins here. If you have deli hip hook strong, you're gonna grab both shins, point your knee, lean in, swivel this foot to the inside, and pinch. Remember to keep your knee behind the hamstring, so now it's gonna get harder for him to sweep you overhead. So now from here, we can just work with these little meat hooks, pinching the thighs together. I move to the side. As I take that one step, and the shins are vertical, or his femurs are vertical here, I throw these down, and I dive for that underhook knee slice. Here, here. So now, they catch our foot. That's okay. We're going to keep a nice tight shoulder-to-shoulder pressure, just like so. And now, we're looking to get this double underhook. So, from here, I'll move my leg so you can see. I'm trying to get this. If it's hard, you're going to move your knee backwards to expose some space for your fist to touch the mat. Now you can bring your knee back up again. Okay, from here, my hand goes up, palm down on the mat. I go towards the elbow, so it's nice and weak. And I walk my arm up as I flare my elbow out. And I'm doing that to both sides until I can touch my hands on top of his head. From here, he's going to keep my foot nice and tight here. I'm going to lean forward, pinching his arms between my biceps here, and I touch my head to the mat. I'm open my foot, I open my knee out, and I touch it to the other side, getting 3/4 mount. From here, what I'm looking to do, bring my knee into the hip, swivel, catch the inside of his knees with my shoelaces, force his knees apart, drop both my feet to the same, on the same time on the mat. From here, crawl my knees up, and I'm here. It's very important. I like this grip on the head because it's going to be hard for him to shoulder walk and get his elbows back down. A common defense is as we're right here, trying to get his arms up, he flexes and shoulder walks, and that's how he starts to outrun my knee slice, right? Or outrun my spider walk. So, that's why I like the head grip, because now it's really hard for him to do that. I keep his head right where it is on the mat. Another detail, this arm, as you're knee slicing over to 3/4 mount, flare this elbow nice and high. If you keep it too pinched, as you go to 3/4 mount, they can bridge and roll you, okay? So, as I knee slice, the elbow comes nice and wide. So as he tries to bridge and roll, that's my post here. And now I stick him. From here, we swivel, open up, drop the knees down, come up high. Now from here, we're gonna start looking for the arm bar. We don't wanna give any space. What I'm looking to do, if I wanna attack this arm, I'm gonna reach across with this arm and start to hold his cross arm here. I'm looking to keep his arms straight around my head, just like they are right now. The more better I do this, the easier the arm bar is gonna be. So if I'm attacking this arm here, this side leg comes up nice and high. Now, what it's gonna let me do is transfer my weight to this knee here, and I keep his arms pinched the whole time, nice and tight, hugging his arms to my head. This leg straightens, and I S-mount, and I curl this leg to me. Dragging my heel, curl. And I lean my weight on my hamstring, on his chest. Now from here, you see how he can't really touch his hands. I don't want to give up any space where he can start defending. It's okay, we can still get the arm bar, but just more to deal with, right? So if I can use my head and shrug and keep his arms away from each other, this is best case scenario. From here, I'm leaning towards his legs, putting all my weight to this leg, so I want to make this leg light now. So I'm here, I push off my toes, see how his head's coming off the mat? It's like a chest compression. And I can sit here as long as I want. You just cook him. He's in the crock pot. Yeah, keep him nice and toasty right here. Marinate him. Okay? So from here, push, 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 push. This leg comes up. I go knee into the face, just like this. And then throw it over. And everything's nice and pinched here. Now from here, I'm looking to switch to this wrist grip. I can post on the mat if I need to. And I'm gonna finish the armbar right here. We can fall back, it's okay, but if I can finish the armbar from this position, it's way better, because now he's suffering as I speak. So I'm gonna hurry up. So from here, I'm just gonna hip in, pinch my knees, get the tap, or I'm here, I come palm to palm so we can't grab his own hands. I'm hamstring curling, and I'm here. Make sense? Okay. I'll show him one more detail on that armbar too if we do fall back. So, we got here, we get double unders, walk up high, and I'm here, okay? If I can put my head between his arms, this is the best case scenario. If his hands are in front of your face, it's okay, but then we might have to work on unlocking the arms more. So I can dive my head in between his hands, here, force them apart if I can. Okay, this is like best case scenario here. Now, important detail, what I'm doing, I'm here, I'm going, pulling his arms, keeping them straight, just like this, okay? So if I'm attacking this arm, I'm collecting both arms together and keeping them on opposite sides of my head, here. So, here, I move this knee up higher, and now I lean my weight to that knee, to straighten this leg, and then I curl myself right back to the top, right over his ribs, his chest. From here, now, I lean, pulling his head off the mat. I can put knee over the face. Then I come over, switch right to the wrist grip. I can post on the mat if I want, and I can finish right from here. Now, if you do fall back, don't fall back like loosey-goosey, you're gonna lose everything. See, don't do this. You're gonna lose the whole shoulder line. You want to take advantage of the fact that you have his shoulder off the mat, like this, to really collect his shoulder and keep it off the mat. Even if I have this, I'm pulling up the whole time. So if I fall back, I'm pulling his shoulder off the mat as I do so. Here. The more you can exaggerate this motion, the better. We don't want this. This will work. This works. This is better. Here, here. By the time his elbow or his pinky touches my chest, his arm's long gone. Okay? The more you have this, the more likely he's going to be able to get his elbow out. It's still tight, it'll work, but it's not the best, right? Set yourself up for the most success. Dragging this arm up, getting the shoulder off the mat. And here, we're good.